Hi, this is Pam with Papercraft Creations. Thank you for watching my video channel. I'm working on the Team Tiny August 2023 challenge, and the theme for this month is Back to Basics. And I've been doing stamping for quite a while, and the basics is the card size is normally 5.5 by 8.5, and what you normally do is you have a 8.5 by 11 sheet, and then you take it and you score it at 4 1/4. So I've got this on my cutter scoreboard, and then you take your bone here, and you take it and score it at 4 1/4. And then once you get it scored at 4 1/4, then you take the sheet and you turn it over to 5 1/2, and you cut it at 5 1/2, and that makes your card base. And then so when you fold it in half, you have a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. And whenever I did card making, I don't remember, we may have, but I got this just a hair too not exactly even, so I'm going to go ahead and even this up right here so it will all be the same there we go. I don't remember, but I don't think that at that time, I don't think we did an extra layer to put on the top of the sheet. I think we just, can't remember, but I think we just stamped directly onto the piece here. And then we also, back in the day, we used stamps that were wooden stamps. They had a rubber base, and then we had the rubber stamp, and this is an old Stampin' Up! Rubber stamp. And then this is also, I think it's part Hobby Lobby and part Stampin' Up! Sentiment. So I thought I would do that today. And then I have the basic black stamping pad, and I've had these stamping pads for a long time. And this is the archival stamping pad, so that you can go in there and you can stamp the stamps. So I thought I would use these as a Back to Basics, but I do think I am going to go ahead and do a card panel on these. And these are from 2001, so they're 22 years old, but they're rubber stamps, so they should do a fine job. This is from Celebration back in 2001, so that's a long time ago. So I'm going to go ahead and get my card base fixed, and then I'll come back and show you how I'm going to do this. Okay, I've got my card. I went ahead and cut this to 4 by 5 1/4, and then I'm going to take my stamps and I'm going to put one right here, one right here, and then the other one on the other side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put do this one first so that I can kind of center that, and then I'll do the other two on each side to give them equal distance. And then I'm going to color these. So I'm going to use my my Stampin' Up! Basic black marker. Hopefully you can see this okay. And I need to make sure that this is stamping okay. So let me get because it's been a long time since these stamps have been used. I need to, let me just try it on this one where I cut that other one from. I need to take these stamps and take them off of the block so that I'm just checking and see how they're stamping right now. Yeah, that one looks better, so that I can save room, because these wooden stamps, the stamps that are mounted on a wooden block, they take up a lot of room in your office, or in my office. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to try to Sorry, I don't mean to get my head in the way. I'm going to try to get this centered right here. Yeah, that looks good. And then I'm going to take this one make sure it's stamping okay. Let me try it again. Yeah, I like that one better. So I'm going to put this one on this side. And I'm going to try to do about the same amount of space. Now I probably should have put a sheet underneath here because these stems are going below the card. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then I'm going to do this one. And as we're aware today, wooden stamps are not used that often, although they're really pretty. Yeah, that one did perfect on the first try. That one's really pretty too. Yeah, I think that looks pretty. So what I'm going to do next, I think I'm going to put a mask, and what a mask means is you also stamp this on like a piece of paper that will cover these up, because I think this is just kind of stark in the background. So I think I'm going to put a mask on these and do a background, but I got to figure out what my background will be, so I'll be back in a moment once I figure that out. Okay, I have my mask made, and what I did is I used this post-it tape, and since these were narrow enough, I stamped it on this post-it tape, and then I printed it out. And then this one, I didn't get it quite exactly right, but I first did it on this blue post-it note, but it wasn't long enough, so I used that top right there because I didn't get it quite tall enough. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use this Stampin' Up! Blue. It's retired from a long time ago, and this is also an old Stampin' Up! Stamp. It's called a background stamp, and I've never used these before. Actually, they Background Basics from 2000, and they hadn't been stamped. They even hadn't been put on the block, but I went ahead and put this one on the block. But this is stars and flowers, and the background for Christmas, the holly leaves. And this is just, as you can see, it's just little curlicues going down the page. So when I put this on here to check it out, it's too dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp off at least twice. Then I'm just going to start at the top of the page and just gradually go down a little bit, and just using third and fourth generations here. As I thought that I just thought the background was a little bit too stark, and so I'm just putting a little bit of background noise in there. Yeah, I think that looks good there. So I'm going to clean up these stamps I've used so far, then I'll be back in a minute, and I'll take these masks off and show it to you, and then I'm going to color colored these pictures with using Stampin' Up! Markers. They have, they do have Stampin' Up! Markers now, and this is the way I clean my stamps. I've always used this. It's a Stampin' Mist Stampin' Up! Spray, and you just spray it on there like that. And then I just take a microfiber cloth and just wipe it off, and as you can see, it does a really good job. And so I'll get these all cleaned off, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like so far. Okay, this is what it looks like. I took the mask off, and that's what it looks like with the background. So I'm gonna get my markers, and I'm gonna go ahead and color the flowers. And then when I get done with that, I think I'm also gonna take this. This is a medical thing, but I think I'm gonna take this, which is something I think people quit doing it, but I've always liked it. I'm gonna take this little thing right here, and I'm gonna go around the edges of the card just to give it a little bit of definition around the edges here. Looks like I got plenty on my thing for, won't have to go back in there and use it. I think that looks pretty good like that right there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and get these colored, so I'll be back in a minute once I get these colored up. Okay, I've got the flowers all colored in. I think they turned out pretty good, and then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to stamp the greeting. I think what I'm going to put is thinking of you, and I'm just going to do that in black. And then I'm also going to do put that up on dimensionals. So I'm going to get that stamped, and then I'll come back and show it to you. One of the basics that we had, that I had as well, was a punch, and punch were used more than stamps, than dies in that day, although I did have a Cuttlebug, but this stamped up really good, and I'm just going to take this this punch and punch out this greeting, thinking of you. And then I'm also going to do as I did a while ago, and I'm going to take this blue ink and go around make sure I probably got this all over my hands, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe off my hands, because I've got okay. And I'm just going to take this right here and go around the edge like I did a while ago, and then I'm going to put this up on a dimensional. And put it on my card, and then I just got to glue my card to my base, and I'll be almost done. So I'll go ahead and shut this up so I don't make a big mess, and go ahead and shut that up and put it back where it goes. And I already washed this off and put it back where it goes. And then I just need to put this on I think I'll go ahead and glue this on here first, like that right there. And it is my glue. No, that ain't what I wanted to do. I messed that up just then. I'll put that right there to wipe it off. I wanted to put this on here first. believe that looks pretty centered, and I'm going to take it over and wipe it on there to make sure it's good. And then wiping this right here off of here since I put glue on the wrong thing. And I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of here. And 4 should be a plenty. And I think I'm just going to put that right there. Let me see if that's straight. Yeah. Okay, there's my finished card. I'm doing basics. I used basic wood blocks and just regular paper and did a little background. So I think it turned out right cute. I hope you like it. If you wouldn't mind, please subscribe to my channel and put thumbs up on the YouTube channel so that YouTube will maybe get others to watch my videos. And again, this is for Team Tiny, August 2023. And the thing was back to basics, so I appreciate you watching my video today. And if you wouldn't mind, just hit subscribe and like my video. I sure appreciate it, and I hope everybody has a great day, and thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye. Hi, this is Pam again. I thought since I did a simple card or a basic card, like this card right here, I would show you kind of how to do a stepped up card. And I'm not sure, I don't think I can take it off, but I think this right here should be a little bit thinner, but I guess it's okay like it is, but I think I'll change it on the next card. So what I've done is I'm going to do the same basics as you know, the base and doing the background, but in this time I'm going to individually do the the flowers, and then I'm going to cut them out and put them on a background like this, and then step it all up a little bit, and then also put a background the same color on this. And to save on paper, and because this is the only paper that I have like this right here, I cut it out to size, and then I cut out the center. Then I'm using the center for my individual, to go on the individual flowers background, but that way I can use it for both my background here, and I can use it here, and so that way that just makes your paper go further. So anyway, I'll be back in a moment and show you what I've done. Okay, here's the stepped up version of the basic card that I did. The change I did is I put the iris there, and then I put the fussy cut, which fussy cut is a basic thing. Back in the day there wasn't quite so many dies, so everyone would pretty well fussy cut the things they wanted to cut out. So anyway, I fussy cut out the flowers, and then I changed the size and the of the happy birthday. I changed it to happy birthday instead of thinking of you. So, and I also put a background here, but I've also got the same background that I had on my basic card. So here's my stepped up version of the basic card, and then this is just the basic card. So I just wanted to show these to you and see what you thought. So this is a basic card, and this is a stepped up version. So again, I appreciate you watching my video, and I hope you like what you see. And if you wouldn't mind, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I sure do appreciate it. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great day.